Mama Turtle Bear just redeemed first, tuning in before all the other gamers.
Hi there, folks. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me. How are y'all doing? Mama, congratulations on getting first twice.
Joy is ephemeral, pain is forever.
Joy is ephemeral, and pain is forever, and it's important to remember that. A new sound alert. Yeah, there's so much new stuff, Mama. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Congratulations on getting first twice because OBS crashed immediately after I went live. I don't think it's because of all the new shit I added. I don't think it's because of that, but it's probably because of that. I got like hyper fixated on Sunday on just like making shit for the stream, like creative outlet. So I made a ton of new stuff for the stream. That's not like necessarily like, it's just like new, like fun things that I think are fun, and that I want to have and that I want to do. We'll see how they go. I really like them. It was a lot of fun making them. So there's a bunch of new stuff on the stream, and I don't know if OBS can handle it. I genuinely think OBS is like overwhelmed by the amount of things that I've put in. And that's fine. You know, that's fine. OBS, it'll be fine. It's a perfect software with no problems. That's for sure. Is there a list of these new changes? There is no list of these new changes, Dutson. I did not make a list. The main one is that there's now a new sound alert, pain, which you can do. Awesome Chess, Sin Crisis, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you for joining us. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, there's no list of all the things, but they're basically just things that I can trigger when like things happen. Cause I used to have a lot more of these back when I first started streaming. And then I slowly like weaned them off to focus on like building up other aspects of the stream. And so now I've like worked them back in ways, but with new stuff and like graphics and stuff. I just was having really fun making like custom like animated graphics for the stream basically. And so hopefully you'll see them. And just Sin is fine. Thank you very much for telling me, Sin. I will refer to you as Sin henceforth. Come see, come sa. Everything's a little okay. Okay, well, I hope that being here with us can brighten your day a bit, make it a little bit more fantastic. I know that not every day is like that, but we try to bring a positive energy into everyone's life while we can. So what you're saying is you added Easter eggs to your stream, more or less, Dutson. Most of them are. I mean, they're Easter eggs. An Easter egg implies it's hidden and can be discovered and will reward those who know the clues and understand them. What I'm describing is overt things that you will see happen, and mostly because I'll trigger them. Giving the mods more to do as if we don't do enough? Mama, absolutely not. Only one thing that I posted in the mod chat is something that's actually been added to the screen that requires a little bit of mod attention. But everything else is honestly just like goofy shit that I think is fun. That is just like, I don't know, just to give like dynamic things to the stream. You know what I mean? Honestly, if Mama unionized, I'd understand. We would negotiate fairly. We would make a union contract. Union contract, and it would be positive for all parties involved. Yeah, because the streams not just my own. Streams don't run without mods. Shout out to the mods. In fact, never forget, shout out to the mods.
I need that money.
No, fuck me. I don't do anything. Burgundy World, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you so much for resubscribing for 38 months. 38th month streak. That is bananas. Berg, I appreciate it. That's a day one right there, folks. That is a day oneer right there. Berg, thank you so much for the resubscription. I appreciate that greatly. How is packing going? How is getting packed up? That puts us one away from a spin of the Wheel of Punishment, folks, which, by the way, is a guaranteed extreme wheel spin the next time we spin the Wheel of Punishment. So if we hit 15 subs, we will get an extreme wheel spin. How is the packing going, Berg? Yes, thank you for joining me in the salute, Sin. How's the packing going? I'm sure it's hell. And because you're moving so soon. It's wild. It's wild. I hope it's going smoothly at all. But yes, we will discover all of these little things that I've added as they come up. I was trying to theme them around things that like happen frequently when you play video games, but not so frequently that they would become annoying. Because remember, one of the things I used to have an alert that every time we opened a chest or something, I would play a sound alert. And I think that was just me abusing the sound alert more than anything. But these are things that'll come up naturally. I'm very proud of them. They were very fun to make, so we'll see them as they come up. Halfway done. Thankfully, I don't own anything, so it's not so bad, but it's all super stressful. Burgit is super stressful. You and I talked when we were hanging out IRL recently, how like there are several big furniture items that TrulyRawesome and I own that we bought since we moved into this apartment that we built in the apartment because they were like IKEA furniture, right? So we built them in the apartment, and I don't think it's physically possible for us to get some of them out of the apartment. Like when the time comes for us to move, we will have to disassemble at least one major piece of furniture in order to get it out of the apartment because it is physically impossible to get it out of the room that it's in, specifically our bed frame. IRL Hanks, brag more. Dutson, we hung at IRL, we coughed in each other's mouths, we giggled. We told each other secrets. You know, how much more do you want me to brag about it? I had to buy brand new furniture for reasons that are going to be delivered the day I arrive. You have to break the cardinal rule and take IKEA stuff apart. It's not possible. That's the thing. I'm like genuinely worried. I was saying to Berg that we might have to see if we can sell our bed frame to the people who move into the apartment when we leave, because I'm like, I genuinely don't know if we can disassemble it enough. Like to get it out of the room, we basically have to completely render it down to its component pieces. And that's like, I'm not looking forward to it. So I completely understand the stress you're going through, Berg. Yes, wish Berg good luck on the move. It's a big one too. I'm not gonna say where. I'm not gonna dox Berg, but it's a pretty big. It's not a small move. He's not like moving down the street or like somewhere else in the same area. He's like, it's a major move. So pay someone on Fiverr. Sims, what is Fiverr? Are you saying like pay somebody to come and take apart my furniture for me, or are you saying pay someone to help Berg move the stuff? Literally 2 time zones. That's how far Berg is fleeing from where we live. I have taken apart and reassembled our bed frame 3 times. It's still working. Hey, that's good, Dutson. I know if I was to move, at least my dresser would need to be taken apart, but also, do I really want to do that? Mama, I know that TrulyRawesome and I don't plan on living here in this city, like, long term, like, especially if we're going to be looking for like the kind of work we want. So we're almost certainly going to be moving sometime in the next 2 years once we both finish our degrees. And I don't want to move because moving sucks, but I also don't want to stay here. So, you know, it's really, really tough, like to be stuck in that situation. You could always rage room your IKEA furniture. I've reached a part of my life that if I must move, I put aside money to pay someone to do the literally heavy lifting and the disassembling of things. Current life goal is to die in the house I now live in. Sin, that's the dream. That's the dream, is to be in a home, in a living space where you're like, until I die, this is where I am now. I genuinely want that at some point, if that's possible for TrulyRawesome and I didn't know that you could pay people to disassemble furniture. I genuinely didn't know that, and now that you've mentioned it, Sin, I'm like, less than three. The Holly Soar, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for resubscribing at 38 months, ladies and gentlemen. 38 months. That's 2 day oneers. 2 day oneers, ladies and gentlemen. 38 fucking months. Holly, you're incredible. You're amazing. Thank you so much for resubscribing. That is 15 subs. So that does mean we're going to be spinning the Wheel of Punishment, which is a guaranteed extreme wheel spin. So we will be getting to that very shortly. Thank you so much, Holly. I hope you're having a good day. I hope work is going well. That's wild. I might genuinely save up money just to have somebody disassemble. Like, can you pay them on a case-by-case basis? Because honestly, depending on where we go, we might actually have to pay movers, because we might be moving an extreme distance, kind of like Berg is. So we might have to pay movers. But I would say if we were even just moving a short distance, I would genuinely pay someone to come and disassemble our bed frame, just so that I don't have to do it. Like 100%, I would do that. That's an incredible thing, and I'm going to keep an eye out for me. The gig economy, baby. A good moving company will also reassemble your shit in the new place. Ooh, Sin. Ooh, I want it. Ooh, that's something to look out for. I hope that when we're moving, we have the kind of disposable income that we can do that. I'm definitely moving when I can, but my goal is that my next home is my life home. I think that that's a great goal, Mama. I hope that that's true for you. Work sucks, but it could be worse. Holly, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope it improves. Or at the very least that it goes by quickly and you can be free of it. The company I went with actually has a service to disassemble IKEA furniture, so it seems worth it. Berg, in about 2 years, I'm going to be DMing you for the name of that, for that specific company, because I will need them to disassemble our bed frame. It's one of those bed frames that is built in drawers, like in the sides of the bed frame, so that's why it's going to be such a pain in the ass to disassemble it. If you hire movers, please God, do your research. Oh yeah, because you can get absolute shit. A couple friends of ours used movers recently when they moved here from another city. They hired movers, and they definitely didn't do their research. And it's not that the movers did a bad... Well, no, it is. The movers did a bad job. The movers showed up late. So late that they had already moved most of the stuff themselves out into the truck. They showed up late. Asked what they needed to do, were told they needed to move some stuff, said they couldn't move the stuff they were being told to move, and left. You really need to disassemble the full thing. My bed frame was drawers and it isn't that bad. The issue, Mama, is just like the physics of getting it out. Like, we wouldn't have to disassemble so much of it if it was possible to get it out of the bedroom. But the problem is that we basically have to disassemble it until it's not whole, because it's physically impossible to get it out of the door of our bedroom at an angle where we could actually get it out, because the way that hold on here, I'm gonna draw the physical limitation. I'm gonna draw the physical limitation that we're working with so you can see. So like, this is our hallway and here is our bedroom. So this is the hallway right here. This is the hallway, and this is our bedroom. And I've exaggerated this because there actually is like a narrow, there's like a narrow wall space on either side of the entrance to our bedroom. So we'd have to disassemble our bed frame enough to get it out, because of that, there's no way to angle the bed like either along either of those lines. We cannot angle the bed enough to get it into the room. And like when we were assembling it, like we would have to, like, the part that connects the two sides. Yeah, yours halves. Yeah, see, Mama, ours doesn't half. Like, ours only, like, the step in assembly where the two halves connected was so early in the process, and I just don't... We haven't tried, obviously, but looking back on how we put it together, I just don't think it's going to be possible for us to disassemble it and split it into the two... Because if we could split it into the two halves, we could probably get it out. If we could split it into the two halves, but I don't think it's possible to split it into the two halves unless we take out all the drawers. Yours is just base, so two halves? Yeah. So it won't be a pivoting situation, that's for sure. It won't be a pivoting situation. Unfortunately. Okay, let's head on over here. Because thanks to Holly and their resubscription, we are going to hop right in to a spin of the Wheel of Punishment. specifically because I owe an extreme wheel spin, we're going to do an extreme wheel spin. So let's see what punishment we are adding to our list here today, folks. Do a shot. We have not spun do a shot in a hot minute. We've not spun do a shot in a hot minute. All right. That is our spin, folks. That is our punishment, courtesy of 15 subs for the month of February. Keep in mind, February is over on Thursday, meaning that we're going to do, by the way, on Thursday, our giveaway. We're going to be doing our giveaway on Thursday for the 3 games that we're giving out this month, courtesy of hitting all of our goals last month. Unless something changes between now and the end of the stream on Thursday, we will not be having a giveaway in March, which is totally fine. But we will be giving away our 3 games to 3 lucky winners on Thursday. Those are I will be giving away a copy of Phasmophobia, Norco, and Witchwood. These are 3 indie games. 2 like narrative style indie games, and then Phasmophobia, which you may be familiar with. We played on the stream here before, which is a little bit of a ghost hunting game.
Pain is forever.
Never forget, folks, joy is ephemeral, pain is forever. But there is joy. The joy of the giveaway may give away to the pain of forever, but you can at the very least enjoy the giveaway before that happens. Didn't you put Norco on the schedule? You may have put Norco on the schedule, Dutson. That sounds like something you would do. Oh, secret, I won't be here the first week in April. Okay, Mama, I won't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone. The Tuesday, Thursday? Okay, Mama, sounds good. Hopefully I'll remember that. Hang on, I'm gonna write that down. You can and should remind me. So secret. So secret. No, Mama, first week of April. Yeah, check the suggested game list there, Dutson. You're more likely to find it there. Oh, I put that on it. I'll have to redo that later. I put that on the wrong direction for sticking the sticky note on my monitor. That's fine. The shush was a don't read out loud because oh, whoops! I didn't know that's what the shush meant. I immediately read it out loud and said it multiple times. Oh no. I feel like I was set up for failure there. Yeah. I feel like I was definitely set up for there. It's all good. I have a headset on. He's busy with Grandpa. Okay. Woo! Okay, good. Jesus. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, we'll be doing that giveaway on Thursday. As before, you will need to be present or respond to a Twitch DM in order to receive your game if your name is spun. Unlike last time, though, if your name is spun and you are present or do accept, you will get to pick which of the 3 games you would want as long as all 3 are available, and you will be getting the code for that game. None of this namby-pamby giving it back. None of this being Canadian and being like, oh no, please give it to someone else. No, if your name is spun and you're present and you accept it, you get it. That's how we're going to do it. And what you do with it once you get it is entirely up to you. If you already own the game, you can pass that code along to someone else. It's yours to do with what you want. But we're not going to be spinning 6, 7, 8 names and having everybody pass it off to the next person, all right? Accept your winnings. Enjoy the joy. If you enter it into the raffle, you're going to get something if you win. I look forward to you playing Norco in 2 years. Hey, Dutson, hey, as long as you're looking forward to it. There's no end to the content. Isn't that the way to think about it? Grandpa started another new game. Oh my God, he abandoned another one. What was he playing most recently, Mama? What did he just abandon? All you're doing is adding extra steps to kindness? Hey, it's never enough good work. Okay, so pretend you're not available if you're spun. Got it. Oh yeah, that's Souls-like one he was playing. Right. So he gave up on that. What's he playing now? What has he moved on from? Okay. I think we're going to jump into doing our Pokedoku and guess the game for today. I think that's what I want to do next. So let's hop on over here. Let's hop on over here and let's start with the Pokedoku. Let's start with our Pokedoku first here today. He's gone back to Assassin's Creed again. He's giving Odyssey another try? He tried Chrono Cross and that ended super quick. I can understand that. Based on what your dad has liked and has played, I don't think Chrono Cross had a high likelihood. You know what I mean? All right, so our Pokedoku for today. In our columns, we have a bug, fairy, and monotype. And in our rows, we have flying, water, and Galar. Oh boy. He's now playing Tales of Arise. I think Foxhound has suggested so many of the Tales games. I think Tales of Arise is on my list. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, a flying fairy. Isn't Togekiss a fairy type? Yeah, Togekiss. Okay, a fairy water. Isn't Primarina fairy? Yeah, we're nailing this. Okay, bug flying. What bug Pokemon are actually like so? It's so confusing because so many bug Pokemon, so many bugs fly. But that's not Yanma. Is Yanma a flying bug Pokemon? Okay, I was gonna say if that's not a flying bug Pokemon, I was gonna be real upset. A monotype flying type, Pidgey. What? Is Pidgey normal flying? That's stupid. That's stupid. Phalanx is just fighting type. You knew I was gonna do that? God damn it. I should have done Spearow. Spearow's just regular flying. Spearow's not normal flying. Fuck. Sunskirt. Not Sun. No. What am I looking at? Skirt? Yeah, Surskit. There it is. That's a water bug type. A Galar bug type. What's a bug Pokemon that they added in the Galar region? What's a fairy type Pokemon that they added in the Galar region? Even I knew that. Come on, streamer, get good. Okay. seems a little unnecessary there, Dutson. I want to see your full. Doku card. All right. Pidgey is normal flying. God damn it. Okay, what is a fairy type Pokemon that they added in the Galar region, and what is a bug type that they added in the Galar region? It would be red wall to wall, well, except for that top one there. Blip bug, scatter bug. I feel like, what the hell is? What the fuck is blip bug? No, yeah, no, Mama, it's not you that I'm coming after. You get a full 9 every single day. It's genuinely wild. God, I'm gonna be really upset if Scatterbug is not Galar, but okay, it's not. I said I was gonna be really upset. I'm not that upset. And a fairy type Pokemon that was from the Galar region. Oh, Sword and Shield. Why are you hard to remember? One of these is a fairy, isn't it? I don't know. Fucking Zacian. Hey, it is. Your smack talk is utterly unearned. Hey, that's okay. I get it. I get it. My face is on the screen, so I'm the one who has to take the smack. I get it. I'm really disappointed about that Pidgey thing. I'm not so disappointed about not knowing what a bug type from the Galar region was, but I am definitely disappointed that it was... Yeah, I should have fucking got Rookity. Oh, hey, I would have been wrong with Spearow, too. Wait. There are only 4 Pokemon that are only flying type? Rookity and Corvisquire are the only monotype flying Pokemon that aren't legendary or mythic or whatever we want to call Tornadus. Blipbug would have been good, BTW. Damn it! Mom, I should have gone with that one. Spear is also normal flying, so it would not have worked. A lot of the birds are normal flying. Interesting. Interesting. No, but Corviknight is flying steel. Dutson. Rookity is a flying type. Wow. Oh my god. Why do I never remember Orbeetle? Orbeetle was literally on my Pokemon team in Pokemon Sword and Shield for the whole game. Orbeetle fucking rocks. Why do I never think of Orbeetle? Blipbug would have worked. Oh yeah, Sizzlepede. I forgot about Sizzlepede. Snom. God, Orbeetle fucking rocks, though. Rookity incorporates flying steel, right? Yeah. Blipbug, Dottler, Orbeetle. Oh, fuck. Orbeetle, such a good Pokemon. Such a good Pokemon. Loved Orbeetle. All right. Well, we failed that, but if it had been a punishment, I would have at least avoided an extreme wheel spin. Let's do today's guess the game. This is Final Fantasy 16. No, it's not. Oh my goodness, what is this? Is some kind of Total War game? Hold on. Medieval Total War. No. No. Come on. Total War. Where's one of the medieval ones? What? There are medieval Total War games. Medieval? What? Bro, there are literally medieval Total War games. I owned them. Bro, that's fucking dumb. Well, it's obviously not the Total War games then. I thought you were actually doing well today, and it just went wee downhill. Yeah, that happens. I got the feeling when I did the exact same thing. Ross is always doing exactly what I did. Am I spelling medieval wrong? No, see, it doesn't bring it up. No, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. So then this is, it's this angle. It's getting down this low that has me be like, I don't know what this is. I don't know. Chivalry, medieval warfare. Oh no, Jesus, what the hell is this? Original platform PC. This can't be one of the Requiem games. Or not Requiem games. This can't be a Plague Tale. Oh my fucking god. Damn it! Wasn't even the third one. It was the second one. Literally did the exact same thing that you did, Dutson. As soon as I saw Geralt, I was like, it's gotta be The Witcher 3. Nope, that's The Witcher 2. Damn it. Damn it. Exactly what you did. Exactly what you did. I played The Witcher 3. I played around the first area of The Witcher 3, and I made it to like the first like major urban setting, the first city you go to in The Witcher 3. And I was there for a while before I was like, this game is too big. There's so much side shit, and like, I don't know. I was just like, I fell off of it hard. I was playing it and I wanted to give it a try, but it was just there was so much. And I also feel like I wasn't really like I don't think I was really leaning into the game's systems in a way that I was supposed to. Like, I think I was just going into fights with monsters and I was just like, I'll cut them. And then, but like the game wants you to be like applying oils to your sword and like actually determining what's effective against this kind of monster and like fighting monsters in specific ways and stuff. And I was just like, I've got a sword and I'm going to go attack this werewolf. And then the werewolf would dummy me. Even though I had a silver sword, you know what I mean? So I feel like maybe I was playing against the game in some ways, I think, for sure, which made it a little bit more difficult. But yeah, I didn't do it. More or less what I did, but I just went Witcher, not 3. Oh, so you went Witcher 1 and then Witcher 2? My guess is Total War, skip. Oh, Witcher 3. God damn it, Witcher 2. It is intimidatingly large, Holly. I knew it wasn't Witcher 3. Sure that has been. Probably it has been, Mama. I just saw Geralt and immediately assumed Witcher 3. Probably because Witcher 3 has been re-released like 5 times. This coming from someone who has willingly played an over 10 game series of games, each that take well over 100 hours to complete 100% of content, but at least it's all in a single fucking place, or 2 to 3, that is confined in a way. Witcher, you can just go anywhere and die around every corner you take. I went wargame, fuck knows. Oh wait, I know that hair. It's the double swords for me. It's the double swords over the shoulder for me. All right. OBS is flickering, which I don't like, and I hope that doesn't mean anything terrible is about to happen. If we lose, I'm a little worried that I might be taxing my PC a bit too much to be simulcasting to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And I think I might look into that, because I might need to stop doing that. And I might need to just start uploading VODs after the fact to YouTube. I've got the internet for it now, so it's not like I need to simulcast it or it won't be on YouTube. You know what I mean? The first thing I noticed was the back of the head. Yeah, I mean, he's got a very distinct hairstyle too. Are you doing different settings for YouTube? I don't know. I don't think so. Not intentionally. Not through the not intentionally. It shouldn't be any different. Has it been worth anything with these simulcasts? In terms of actually having YouTube be live at the same time, no. No, it hasn't. I really want... The main reason why I started simulcasting to YouTube was so that there would be permanent VODs of the streams up. That it would no longer, like, because Twitch VODs only last for so long and then they get deleted. But if you stream to YouTube, they stay permanently. But honestly now, but then I got fiber op internet, which I got after I started simulcasting to YouTube. And now that I have fiber op internet, I'm kind of like, it takes like 5 minutes for me to upload a recording, a natively recorded VOD to YouTube. Takes me like 5 to 10 minutes to upload, and then it's just YouTube processing times to like make it available. So honestly, I might just stop simulcasting to YouTube entirely and just upload the VODs to YouTube after the fact, because it's less taxing on my PC to record the stream than it is to simulcast. So I think I'm probably going to start doing that. I'm probably going to deactivate this simulcasting thing that I've got going on. I'm probably going to deactivate the simulcasting thing that I've got going on. And I'm probably just going to start exclusively uploading to YouTube rather than simulcast streaming to it. Because we don't really get much activity in the YouTube chat. Not enough to warrant it being a simulcast, honestly. And it's really just an archive for me. Like YouTube, as much as like, you know, I've got people who subscribe to my YouTube and everything, but the YouTube is really more of an archive for me of streams rather than anything else, right? So yeah, I think I'm probably going to stop doing that, because I think it might be, I think at the very least, it's going to be less taxing on OBS, if nothing else. You know what I mean? Yeah, is there a benefit to simulcasting over just uploading? Not particularly, no. Because if you're using the same as Twitch, the load should be really low. Yeah, recording stops load so fast. I've not seen many differences with the simulcast in terms of engagement. No, not really, Mama. No. And it's honestly like YouTube yeah, it's just a little bit more complicated to do it than it is to Twitch, because I have to use like an extension to do them both and everything. So yeah, I think I'm probably just going to stop doing that. If you've got the use the same as Twitch, then you shouldn't be doing any additional load on processing. It's just pushing it to YouTube. You are using the same settings and technically recording, so more intensive. Then it must not be the same, Dutson, because for example, like I can play games on my PC while streaming to just Twitch. But if I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube, then it crashes. So it must not be the same settings going to YouTube as to Twitch, if that's the case. But yeah, I'm already like, anytime I play a game on PC, I have to not stream to YouTube simultaneously anyway. And then that's what's made me realize that it's actually super quick to upload it to YouTube afterwards. So I'm just going to start doing recordings. It's just easier. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I am here. The 240 showed up at 2, so I saw them in lieu of eating lunch. Then the 220. Oh, well, I hope you've had a chance to have some lunch since then, Formaginator. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're doing well. If you click modify on your YouTube thing, you can see if it's shared or not. But if you're going to just stop, then if I click modify on my YouTube thing, you mean on my simulcast thing? Where does it say that? Under service or output, I don't see. I mean, video settings share with OBS, get from OBS. Audio settings get from OBS. Sync start with OBS. The lunch is basically rescheduled to now. Day's going well. 3 patients left. Okay, good. As long as you're getting your lunch in, that's what's important. And only 3 patients left. That's not too bad. So you modify and then video settings. It's all set to get. It is all set to get from OBS, and yet it does put more load on my PC. At least when I'm also playing a game on my PC. So yeah, it is all get from OBS. That's fine. I'm just going to stop doing it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It shouldn't, and yet. I can't stream a game to Twitch that I'm playing on my PC to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. It will crash OBS. Because this program is perfect, and there's no errors or issues with it whatsoever. It's a shrug, and that's totally fine. It's a shrug. But yeah, that's what's going on there. So, what else do I have to tell you about? So, the giveaway is happening on Thursday, folks. We're going to be starting March off in style. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sin. You did ask a question. What are you in school for, if you don't mind sharing? Did I hear you're still working towards a degree, or is that the ghosts in my head? Sin, those are not the ghosts in your head. I am, in fact, working towards a degree, and I will happily tell you. I am currently getting my PhD in English, technically. But my research that I'm doing for my PhD is in video games, what's called critical cultural studies, video game studies. And it has a really complicated name because it's a really complicated field. But my work is in like critical video game studies. And so that's what I'm getting I'm getting a degree in English with a research focus in critical game studies. And I am ABD. Yes, and I am ABD. In fact, I am supposed to get the final draft of my dissertation to my supervisor for April 1st so that I can defend in August. So we working on it. Woo! Yes, and we working on it. Also, that sounds like an amazing thing to be looking at. I'm doing my second master's, and I'm so burned out on academia. I finished all my shit for my degree in August, too. Go team. Hey, Sin, I hope that goes well. Your second master's, that's huge. If you don't mind sharing, what was your first master's in, and what are you getting your second master's in? I can totally understand being burned out on academia after getting 2 master's degrees and working on 2 master's degrees, but that's awesome. Ludo narrative pseudo polyphysics, basically fromage. Basically, that's going to be my postdoctoral work. Is in that. I would have answered, but the amount of time I've heard it, it just doesn't stay in the head. Hey, that's totally fair, mama. I never explain what I'm doing the same way twice because it is complicated, and to like sum it up, it's only complicated because like it would be really easy for me to summarize my work if it was like I'm getting a degree in English, I'm studying this person, because that's like a super established field. What makes mine complicated is that I'm getting a degree in a relatively young field that is like multidisciplinary. So it's hard to explain what I'm doing because it is like created from the intersection of all these different things. I got an MA in history like a decade ago, and I'm doing my MLI or library and information studies now. The MA was more interesting, but I needed to find a career pivot that made sense. Basically worked in information architecture now, which I absolutely love. But God, some of the readings for this program, management academia writing is the worst. Sin, I can only imagine how dull some of that reading must be. But hey, that's I'm glad that it's a career pivot that is working for you. That sounds very awesome. I'm glad that it's going well. An MA in history is very cool. TrulyRawesome is also my fiance is also getting a PhD in English, but her work is also so much more close. It's so much more history related. Hey, mama, that's actually pretty accurate. I've had multiple people in the last week think that I was getting a PhD in critical game studies. That meant I made video games. I've had multiple people ask me what kind of video, like multiple people understand me to be making video games rather than studying them, which is a common thing. That's something I've encountered in the past, and I always have to be like, no, I don't make the games. I just write about them, you know? I'm taking multimedia studies for my last semester, next semester, and I've heard I can write a paper about basically anything, so I'm hoping I can write about Skyrim. Oh, hell yeah. Sin, that sounds dope. I hope you can. I mean, why wouldn't you be able to? That's like absolutely like seems like that would line up with multimedia studies. I wrote a paper last semester about indigenous Twitch creators, and it was such a great experience. Oh, that's super cool, Sin. That's so cool. Yeah. Oh man, that's dope. That's cool shit. Yeah, there's a whole like there's like a whole critical race turn in game studies right now, like looking at like indigenous and BIPOC creators and game developers and like video games like that are made by and about BIPOC people and BIPOC experiences and stuff. So that's really cool, like to get into it on the side of the like Twitch creator side of things. I got accepted to 5 optometry schools, applied to 4, and did interviews at 2 of them because I got my acceptance and my first and second choices before the interviews of the others. And the one I went to, newer facilities and better scholarship, offered a master's in public health, just a few online courses in addition to the in-person stuff for the doctorate, whereas the other school I interviewed at had offered a master in vision science, which I would have done, but alas, no master's for me. Right, because you just bypass a master's to go straight into like to get an optometry degree, right? Also shocked that Ramble Brag didn't hit the character limit. Came just shy for Muchinator, just shy. Yeah. But yes, so yeah, sorry, that's what I'm doing. I really love it. I love the work. I'm so interested. I want to the career I want to have is in academia as a professor. I love teaching. But I also I know what I want to do is like my postdoctoral project. Once I actually finish my degree, I have a plan for a postdoctoral project, and I got my fingers crossed. I just ripped the cord out of my headphones, gesturing so wildly there. What was I saying? I know who I want to work with too for my postdoctoral project. And I want them to be the external examiner for my defense, but we'll see. It would be really exciting, and if they like my shit, maybe maybe I could work as a postdoc for them. You never know. But anyway, enough about that. Before I get hit with a grad school, before somebody hits me with a grad school alert. The amount of time my rambles hits character limits, that's what shows me I ramble too much. I don't even know what the Twitch ramble... I was just about to call it the Twitch ramble limit. All of the things on screen were true. Too real, Sin. All of that is true. Everything on screen was a fact. All right, folks. Are we gonna game? Are we gonna game? Is that what we're gonna do now? Well, hold on. Before I game, because we're not gonna game quite yet. First, I'm just gonna open up this and let y'all have a gander. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, ladies and gentlemen. Here are our current outstanding punishments. I'm going to do one of these before we jump into Death Stranding. Currently, I owe 2 spicy beans, 2 inverted controls, 1 stream word ban, 1 bean boozled, 1 death nuts, and 1 do a shot.
Roll a d20.
But Fromaginator wants me to roll a d20, which could very well add something new and exciting to our list of punishments. So let's go ahead and see what we get here. With a 13, the next spin of the Wheel of Punishment is 2 spins, and I choose the result. And I will replace that guaranteed extreme wheel spin with that. 2 spins, choose result. That's what we get with the d20. Know, folks, that whenever we roll that d20, there is a chance that I'll get a nat 1, in which case the person who redeemed roll a d20 will get to choose one of the games currently on the punishment game wheel and immediately add it to the schedule. No spin required. So, the risks are always pretty high when we roll that d20. Let me tell you. Okay. We're getting very low on punishments. I'm almost scared. What will life be like without punishments? I won't even know. I won't even know what life will be like. Yeah, for Modulator, genuinely, if we get Lord of the Rings Gollum, I'm going to reach out to, that's David of Beefshire suggested that game. I'm going to reach out to David if we get that and ask him if he wants to swap that with one of his other suggested games that he's put in, so that I don't have to spend money to buy Lord of the Rings Gollum. And or play Lord of the Rings Gollum. Because... Yes, Dutson, I will try. I will try to get out of it, because that actually sounds like a genuine punishment. Although I do think it would be, if I could get it for dirt cheap, it would be really, really funny to see what that game is like. What is the cost of Gollum in the year of our Lord 2024? Let's go on Steam and see, Fromage. It must have plummeted, but I don't want to give even a cent to that dev studio